professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. Y'all see the thumbnail. And I'm going to use a little point from Snowfall to show y'all where I'm about to go. Check it out.
America is the land of the free. You know, there's people fighting to make sure that right this minute. You don't agree?
Fighting is life. And America don't give a fuck whether we make it or not.
Yeah, obviously your people got a raw deal. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that just because the playing field isn't level, it doesn't mean you don't have every opportunity.
You really believe that?
Yes, I do. That's what makes America great.
See, what you don't realize, Reed, is there's two Americas. And we don't live in the same one. But you know what's interesting about that? That despite that, somehow the two of us still ended up doing dirt. I mean, I know what I'm doing. What I don't understand is why you.
So let us get into this conversation about the old accidental racism. Thumbnail is a white dragon from Peacemaker. Peacemaker's dad, who was quote unquote racist. So, because there's two Americas, people living in their bubble can be accidentally racist. What do I mean by this? And I've talked about things like this before. If I were to take a jog outside and I'm jogging on the main street, I would see other joggers and people riding bikes. And on that same main street, I would see cars identify the white person and the black person. See, the white person, the jogger or the person on the bike, let me make sure I don't hit this person. Let me get out into the other lane. The black person jogging on a bike, no, let me ride right by you and see, or lean a little bit over and try to run you over. To Americans, you know, and those people are accidentally racist. And I didn't mean it. I didn't know I was going to hit you. See, people do this stuff. When people talk about microaggressions and stuff like that, this is what we're talking about a lot of times. You know, you walk into a business and there's a line and everybody's in the line. But somebody who sees that you're black, somebody knows that they're not black, and they either step in front of you on the line or they'll order while you're supposed to be ordering as if you're not there. And then you got, oh, we're gonna play this game, huh? Oh, I didn't see you there. I didn't know you were there. Accidentally, right? Or you go to a place like that and you wind up in a situation where the people see you and you're the only person in the line, but then all of a sudden let me go do that. I got to do this. I got to do that. And now you're sitting here waiting for service for a ridiculous amount of time, an unnecessarily ridiculous amount of time. But if somebody white comes in, hold on, we got it together. And I'm not saying other people don't wait, but you see the people switch up just like that. It's accidental. You're using the race card. Or you just accidentally doing this stupid stuff. You see what I'm saying? Have you ever, boy, I remember walking in my neighborhood, because I don't take walks in my neighborhood like that. I jog, but I don't take walks. I took a walk. Me and my lady, we took a walk. And this Asian guy literally stopped, got out, took a picture, and called the cops. He's like an Indian guy. Now, the interesting thing about my neighborhood is it was built in different stages of different years. So my home is at the beginning of the build. So I know when I'm going back, the homes behind me are newer than mine. So I don't know, what are you doing in this neighborhood? What, I was here before your house was even built. Before you was even there. I didn't know. I didn't know. And then it becomes a brother. Accidental racism, right? Or I've been places where, I hate to say it, like I remember working, and I told the story before. There was a Mexican kid, a Hispanic kid, I think he was Mexican. He got in trouble. He was like breaking into houses and whatnot, hopping gates, breaking into houses. Teenager. While I was at work. And the cops had to come and get the kid. So the mom comes out running. It's my baby. He's a good kid. He don't have to do nothing. He's not doing anything wrong. He's not going to do it. She's crying. Her husband is a white guy. Now, I don't know if that's his son or that's his stepson or whatever, but this is his father. This is his father. He's a good kid. He comes from a good... Now, I'm working, and I'm looking. One cop's a white man. The other cop's a black woman. And I'm looking at her like... And she looks back, and she sees me. She's like... And of course, they let the Mexican kid go as the white dude showed up. It's just, but it's maybe it's a good kid. It's accidental, right? Right. My son is in summer school. I told him stop hanging around rebellious kids. He's in summer school, and he decides to take a break and go to the gymnasium, go play basketball. So he's in there with other students, and they're playing basketball, like him, another guy, girl, a little white girl. They're playing. He gets to the ball. He taps or touches her while they're playing or whatever. He's like, "Oh, my bad. Nothing big." She says nothing wrong. It's all good. Nothing. The other guy there, nothing wrong. But I get a call later that he got sent to the principal's office in summer school because he groped and sexually assaulted the little white girl. And then when that happened, they had everything on camera. It was all on camera in the school. So they seen what's going on in the gym, and they're like, "Really? This is what we doing?" And then they're like, "Don't worry about it." But I told my son, I said, I got in his butt about that though, because I was like, I was like, you in summer school? What you in gym for? Summer school is class, lunch, class. But you want to be a rebel and hang out with the rebels. So you got rebel issue. You got what rebels get, right? So the issue at the end of the day is the little girl thought she could get away with it because, hey, I'm a little white girl. He's a little black boy. He did something to me, and everybody's gonna go crazy. And that's accidental racism. And then when the principal and the cops got to go, oh, should you just let it? I mean, they're kids. You should let it go. And I had to tell my son, because two things incidents happen with girls like this. And I had to tell him, I said, look, if the shoe's on the other foot, they wouldn't let it go, right? He's like, yeah. So it's, people try these things and they accidentally do them. I've been in a situation where people pick fights. And the white guys get the crazy, crazy, and then they're trying to reach for a gun, like, okay, you're gonna get shot around here. Oh, I was in fear. Mm-hmm. So you pick the fight, then you realize you probably gonna lose. So then you try to get a weapon, and then you realize this might not go well. And then, accidental racism. Same thing when, and I'm gonna end it with this. It's the same thing that happens when you see job applications and the name is just a little too black, or the school is just a little too black. They qualified, but not you. Well, we didn't do that on purpose. Like, like stop and frisk, I think I smell weed. We're outside of a barbecue spot. We're outside of a Chick-fil-A. You smell it. We're outside of a burger joint. I smell weed. You have to have it. I gotta stop you. Get them, book them, Dano. Like, oh, it's not that we're just stopping predominantly more. Yes, you are, but it's accidental. Because they're who's committing the crimes. But, I'm done. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.